Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more White content, and today we are taking a look at Beta Ravel with the new uniform in ABX and ABL at level 70 with a mighty rage. Now I tried for the potential, it was very unlucky, 8.3%, so it's the same actually thing is going for Gladiator. I tried for his potential as well and I'm stuck at 23%, so it might be some time before I can show you some level 80 gameplays, I suppose. But let's just take a look at what he has right now, as of now, and the problems and the stuff that I see in his kit should have been better, as I said, I think in the patch notes, but we'll see about that. So let me just show you the build. So this is how Beta Rebel looks like at the moment. Everything is basically maxed out. He does not have any Odin's Blessings, just normal Urus, 25 critical rate, critical damage. All skills are level 6. We will talk about the rotation just in a bit. Tap enhancement rank 4. We have a power of Unreal stage 12. We don't have an artifact, and we have a mighty CTP of rage, 180 and rage. So can be slightly better, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference from 200 and rage. As far as the mythic uniform is concerned, this is how the uniform options look like, and all the uniform options are actually pretty basic, pretty amazing uniform options actually. All of them are sort of meta or non, like close to meta uniforms. Cards look sort of like this, and the swords on the account look like this. Okay, this is how this stuff look like at the moment. Now as far as the skill rotation is concerned, I'm doing like my playstyle is slightly different from maybe other players, and let's just see how that kind of rolls forward to. So the first skill is just a fodder skill. Okay, it only has one use, which is basically using after the main skill, and the main skill obviously are the 3, 4, 5 and 6. After that, the second skill, I like to go 2 cancel 1, usually like right here, and then you can go into first skill for the rotation. Now third skill is actually instant cancel. You get this damage just like the old rotation. That's how it goes. Fourth skill is a bit delayed cancel. You cancel right here, so Thor comes, Herald Thor comes, and you get all that shock damage. That's why you use the fourth skill, slightly delay cancel. Fifth skill, you cannot cancel, do not cancel. This is the skill which has the 100% proc, and this will be the main skill for the damage dealing. The transcend skill remains about the same, just about same damage. It has accumulation obviously, and once you get this accumulation, you can deal more damage for about 12 seconds. Now there are two ways to play this guy, and you guys can try yourself which one actually suits you. So first way is 4, 3, 5 into the transcend skill. If you can cancel 5 early, which is good, you get the proc as well. So something like like this, but it's still very hard to get the proc. You cannot always get that because of 4 and 3, so it's really hard, but you get that, that's good. What I play and how I play is 4, 3 this, and then cancel right here into the fifth skill. This is how I am playing. Now my like play style could be wrong. I don't know, maybe you guys might have a better rotation. You guys can let me know in the comment section if it actually works better for you. And one more thing that I'm doing is, at least in ABX, ABL is slightly different. In ABX, I'm using the fifth skill once every 2 rotations. The cooldown on the fifth skill really bothers me. It has, I think, about 16 seconds or something cooldown. So it comes out about 8 to 9 seconds of cooldown on 50% cooldown, which is much higher compared to other skills. So over time, when you progress, you will have a lot of times when you use all the other skills, but the fifth skill will not be available because of the skill cooldown. It kind of messes up with the rotation, and I don't like it, so I sometimes skip it. Rest I'll just explain during the runs. Let's just move on and see what we can do. Let's go. Okay, so let's see how much we can score with this guy. So you can try different team ups. You can probably go with the Robbie Rays, because Ghost Rider was pretty awesome with that because of that amazing tier 4 skill. But somehow I was thinking that it kind of makes about the same score, and you can see I'm using the fifth skill twice every rotation. Now I could be wrong, but I'm getting about the same score that I would actually get otherwise. Sometimes I'm using the fifth skill twice in a row if I do feel that cooldown is up to the mark right there, but I'm always cancelling the transcend skill right after this one. I'm not sure why, but I'm kind of getting the same or probably better score with this thing. If you want some ease of play, maybe you can absolutely go with using the fifth skill early because of the awakened skill rotation, if that makes you score a bit higher. But I don't think it should make a humongous difference with whatever is going on right now. Apart from that, the I only had, I think, proc issues once, I suppose. So it was not exactly it's not exactly that he lacks or he has the proc same as Thor. He does not. He basically has a better proc activation range, I would say, as Thor. But I do think that sometimes it does happen and you might lose your proc, which is probably the worst thing to happen to you between the run. And it can kind of mess up the procs as well, mess up the rotation timing and everything. But somehow, with the way I'm using him right now, like fifth skill only twice every rotation, the proc feels much more flexible and good to me at the moment. Now, uh, yes, the proc will be kind of messy around here. You can see the procs are not exactly where I want them to. It's slightly late, but they will all kind of fall into place once you start the rotation. Look at that, and we have the proc back. We just 10 million right before the 1 minute mark, so about 10.2 million around that time. Probably we can do better, but again it depends on the procs, depend on the testing. This is the very early testing, so probably and for sure, just like in the past, there will be improvements made to the rotation, to the character, to the gameplay style and everything. So I think everything should fall into place later down the line. Sadly, he did this thing, so I hope I can still get a rotation in. We got the proc, which is good, but sadly, we have the transcend skill right now, which is good. The fifth skill cooldown, I would say, fits well with the transcend skill rotation. Although, apart from that, on the normal rotation, it does not look that good. Maybe I feel I should have used the fifth skill right there because it was 12 seconds left. So I think I made a mistake right there. So maybe I can add about 100k to the score easily. So it's still about 12.35 million as a level 70 tier 3 character with a mighty rage. Can be improved. I'll let you guys know what I scored later down the line. So Alliance Battle today is the Universal Mail Day. I'm not trying the Alien team yet, the Alien Hero team. I'll probably try it later down the line. So this is the team which I think is gonna be the best. Thor and Ghost Panther. Ghost Panther obviously the best support, fire damage as well as 45% damage to villain types. Also, Thor, you must be thinking, why am I using Thor? First of all, we have a co-op skill which actually uses the fifth skill of Thor, fifth skill of Beta Rebel. Although that's not that useful because the skill is not instant cancelable, so you will lose damage anyways. But Thor strikes for Beta Rebel every 15 seconds, and every time Thor strike, he does a lot of damage, and that was one of the reasons why Nova was still not that amazing for Odin, but Thor in the team up absolutely made a huge difference for Odin. And that's, I think, the same thing with this guy. Now you can try the Odin team up if you want to with Beta Rebel, like Beta Rebel as main, but Odin strike for Beta Rebel only when attacked. So sadly that might not happen. I'll be trying to delay this thing. Sadly, I wish he was just gonna dash towards me, so I'll have to run collect, which obviously I'm not a fan of, and we should be able to get some extra damage. Now, he moved, he dashed, and that is an issue. Sometimes that can occur, and if that happens, you lose some damage. And actually, in light phase, you lose a lot of damage. So I'm not exactly sure if the light collect was perfect or something. We could have gotten maybe a better rotation in and better proc in right here. And I think I'm going to use the fifth skill right here because it's only going to be 14 seconds, 12 seconds remaining. So I'm just going to spam skills. I don't know why I'm spamming. There's no tier 4 skill to charge, but I thought it would be cool to not break the rotation. So still not bad. We have 5.5 at 1 minute remaining. Might not be the strongest. Now I did a mistake here. I cancelled the skill early because he was gonna dash. That was a big mistake. Fifth skill of Beta Rebel follows Surtur movement. So even if he dashes, if you are in the early movements of the fifth skill, your skill will go towards the Surtur and follow him. If you are in the middle of the end part, then obviously if Surtur dashes, you cannot do and you lose damage. Now I collected this thing. I feel I should have collected with the transcend skill rotation, which would have given me more of a score boost. Also, I made a mistake right here. I made co-op to 5, basically instant cancelling the co-op 5th skill, which I think have cost me about 100k 200k score. Absolutely so. I'm still learning. I made a mistake. This was, I think, the second run that I recorded with this guy, and we will be ending around 7.4. So pretty strong, I suppose. All right, so yeah, he's strong. He looks strong. Now it's really hard to predict what score jump he can get from level 80 and tier 4. But one thing definitely is concerned, no Urus, no artifact is pretty, I think, okay. I would say an average score. He does not look stronger than Cable. I would say Cable level 80 is I think can score about like almost 10 million, I suppose. So he's not as good as Cable. Maybe might be as good as, Thor. He's definitely gonna beat Thor, absolutely, as level 70. So tier 4 Thor can be beaten by this guy if you don't have that. Odin and Star-Lord, I'll try and do a comparison later down the line, and probably a level 80 and a tier 4 comparison, sort of like that, should be coming very very soon on the channel. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the early testing for ABX and ABL for beta ray build, and if you have any suggestions, do let me know in the comment section. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you already have not, and as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.